Sis gonna be fat, okay? Y'all, so okay, anyways, good morning. Well, it's actually the afternoon now. It's literally 12:35. I have gotten a lot done this beautiful morning. I filmed 2 videos. I was supposed to film 3, but I was just kind of like, it's kind of overkill and it's not really necessary, so I just filmed the 2. And today, like typical Mondays, I am just going to edit last week's videos that I filmed so that I can put those in the queue. And I actually didn't wash clothes. You clearly see me. Thank you. Jesus Christ, look before you drive. God damn. Shit. I didn't wash clothes yesterday. Like, I was legit working yesterday. I worked this whole weekend. They actually are not good drivers because they almost just ran into these people. Ghetto. Anyways, so I completely forgot my whole household duties this weekend, so that's pretty upsetting. I ended up just saying I'll do it today, which I guess is probably best. And yeah, so I just need to wash clothes and edit the videos, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing too crazy to do, but you know, still work that needs to be done. Kind of annoyed because for some reason I'm in the mood to go thrifting, which, you know, not even at the bins. I want to go to like a regular location. I generally have been sourcing at the bins, as y'all know, for like the past 2.5 weeks, and I prefer it. My cost of goods are low as hell, and it just makes me so happy knowing that I'm not paying, you know, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 for an item. I'm only paying $1, 2 tops, you know, which you can't fucking beat that. So that is the only reason. And then honestly, y'all, like, a lot of this shit is selling. What a dickhead. A lot of it is selling for a really good amount. So it's just kind of like I'm seeing quick returns, quick flips, and all of that. So it just doesn't make any sense for me to like stop going. Because at first, you know, I really wasn't like, you know, getting the best stuff when I first started going. But now that I know what the fuck I'm doing, it's kind of hard not to stay at the bins. Like, I see why the girls go 4 or 5 times a week. Can't catch me doing it, but I could see why people do it. Y'all, I am tired. I don't know what possessed my boyfriend to move on the 2nd floor, but girl. Anyways, so I'm actually in the mood for some noodles, which is top ramen, I guess that's what people call it. When I was in high school, my teacher, well, I was her teacher's aide, she used to call it soup. And I'm like, girl, soup, they noodles, chill out. And I did my spreadsheet yesterday as well, and I saw that I have finally got back into a realm that I'm more comfortable with, which makes me really happy. So the first week of August was top tier. It was giving very much so November, December vibes, you know, and I made a lot of money in December and November. Okay, so a flip client messaged me and asked me did I want to buy out her lot. And I told her like, hey, I'm a reseller, so I'd be lowballing you, honestly. I said, I got to keep my cost of goods pretty low, but let me know if you'd still like to see the offer. She was like, I won't get offended. What's your offer? So let me go look at her shit again. I don't even know how to send the offer. Cause see, I told y'all like a few weeks ago, somebody had already asked me to see if I can buy their lot out. And I told them yes, as soon as I can figure out how to buy the fucking lot out. And 2 of her items sold that week, and they sold for $30 a piece. So I'm sure she's like, on second thought, I'll just keep you over here type shit. But it is what it is. I just don't want to feel like I am like losing money. You get what I'm saying? Because I go on Flip because it's free. I don't go on there to like source actual inventory. I know some people do, but I personally don't. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. It's just that I'm gonna look at it like, is this something that I would pick up at the thrift store, and how much am I willing to pay for this type shit, you know? Going by all the estimates that I also gave them, because if I give them like, hey, I'll be able to sell this between $30 and $35, that's a price point that I would only pay $4 or $5 at the thrift store. So I have to, you know, be mindful of that. So y'all, I made it back. I actually woke up this morning and packaged some orders because your girl has been making very consistent sales. So I packaged the ones that I sold in the middle of the night plus the 4 that I had yesterday, and shipped those out. And I headed to the bins 30 minutes early than I would typically, like around 8:30. And I was the last one to get a cart, so I love that for me. But the only thing is that it was just so dry. I think I only got 19 pounds. Nope, I got 16 pounds. And I think when you're over 25 or 20, I'm not sure, it's 109. So I paid 30 bucks today, which is honestly, that's roughly around what I pay every time I go. So I'm completely okay with that. And I stopped at McDonald's. So I was hungry and I realized that I should just grab something to eat because I got a lot of listings to do. So yesterday I actually cleaned out my closet and I went through some of my stuff. Okay, I went through some of my stuff and I made like an executive decision to let go a lot of it for the stuff that I can't fit now, for the stuff that I'm not going to be able to fit come December when I have the baby. I just want to be realistic and not really stress myself out by holding on to clothes that I'm most likely not going to be able to fit even after I have the baby, because let's be real, like everybody's body is different, but I've gained so much weight since I moved to Texas, and unless I am in a zone after I have a baby where I'm hitting the gym almost every single day, sis gonna be fat, okay? And I just don't want to stress myself out like how I kind of feel stressed out now, because lately I cannot fit any of my, you know, t-shirts that I was able to fit like 2 months ago. So I'm like, you know, I really need to figure, well, I thought that was something on there. I really need to figure it out. And yeah, I bet y'all like, girl, you talking about how fat you is, but you eat McDonald's. But you need to mind your business. I have got this is all I got. Well, and then I got a pie. I was so tempted to get a fucking coffee. Also, y'all, I was like an emotional wreck this morning. I woke up and I was on TikTok per usual, right? And I watched that video of the lady that, you know, killed those 6 people in California in that car crash. And I had already seen videos yesterday of like the aftermath and like people talking about it, but I didn't see the video. So I guess the gas station like that was adjacent to that other gas station, they showed the whole video, and y'all, I started crying. Like, not even just like teary-eyed, I was legit crying. I had to put my phone down to just gather myself. So then I'm like, okay, woosah. Then I'm scrolling again through TikTok, and I see a lady dancing with her, like her baby, and it was so cute. But the song that she chose was a song that I remembered that I heard last with my cousin that actually got murdered in a car crash. So that made me even more emotional. So then I'm like, oh my God. And then on the way to the bins, I saw like 3 ambulances. So then I'm like, okay, this is no coincidence. So then I texted my family, and I'm like, look, y'all, please be safe in y'all cars today, because this has happened. I'm not saying that I have like premonitions or shit like that, but I want to say about 4 or 5 times like I felt uneasy about something and something happened. It's been one time out of those times, well, not those times, it's been one time where I felt uneasy about something, but I couldn't pinpoint it. And you know, I don't know if anything had happened, but it just, I felt really uneasy that day, and it's kind of strange. It's very strange. So yeah, so anyways, oh God, I'm so scared. Anyways, somebody just purchased something on Mercari with no like ratings or anything, and he's been on this app since 2021, but they're just Birkenstock, so I guess it shouldn't be too bad. He did buy them at full asking price, so I'm really happy about that, because I just got a lowball offer yesterday on Depop, so that kind of made me happy. And a few people liked it on Poshmark, so to see it gone, thank you. But yeah, so I am going to eat my breakfast and then get to work, because since I cleaned my closet, I have a lot of my clothes that I need to like list, and then listing this, and the goal honestly is to list all this shit today, and it's got to be over 30 items, maybe 30 to 40 items, and I want to list those and cross list all of them today. And I got to photograph them, I got to measure them, steam them, and all of that fun stuff. So I got a lot of work to do. It is not even 11 o'clock yet, so I am still, you know, making really good time. But that is the goal. I legit threw a lot more back because I just was like, Gloria, it's cheap, I get it, but don't waste your money. So I threw some shit back. Happy Wednesday. Feels like a Tuesday. I'm not really sure why, but yeah. So I am about to head to the bins. School is like already in, y'all, which is crazy to me. But anywho, what happened yesterday? So I accidentally stopped vlogging, which I probably shouldn't have, but it was what it was. Me and my boyfriend went and got Mexican food, and we ended up watching Role Models, which pretty funny movie. And I kind of fell asleep early, but then I woke up. I was on like a quick maybe 15-minute nap, and then we went and got in the bed pretty early, and I actually went to sleep at like 7:30. So I guess I was tired, and honestly I'm a little annoyed because I didn't finish any of my tasks that I had to finish, which was finish editing a video and cleaning my workspace, and what else was it, packaging those orders. But it was okay, I got to spend time with my boyfriend, so it's all good. So yeah, that was nice. I had a little time with him. But today we are back out in these streets looking for used clothes to sell online. What I can say, y'all, is that I love living in this area because it's full of old people and they're so sweet. I've also realized too, y'all, that rushing is not good. So if you are like late, damn. See, okay, let me calm down because I'm over here trying to give y'all a word and I'm rushing. But if you are late, I should have went. That's my fault. But if you are late, just be late. Don't rush, because you never know what you're rushing into. You get what I'm saying? So I'm only saying that because when I walked up in that USPS, it was a lady that was actually using the POS system thing that I use, the little self-service thing, and I'm like, let me just put the packages in the thing. But then I was like, no, I think I can wait a few minutes, you know what I'm saying? Because the band's gonna be there in 5 minutes, they're gonna be there in 10 minutes, they're gonna be there. So just relax. Y'all, it was so bad up in there that I just left in 30 minutes because I didn't want to waste any more time. I did get 5 pounds worth of stuff. It was a little under $10, so I'm assuming I paid roughly about maybe $1.80 per item, which I'm completely okay with. But I'm about to head to some thrift stores. I was actually trying not to thrift at thrift stores this month, but this was so bad and I'm already outside, so I'd rather just go ahead and go try to find some stuff. And since I haven't been to a thrift store in a few weeks, I guess I can treat myself. So I did decide to go ahead and go to a thrift store, and these are a bunch of new racks, but nothing was on them. These are just some Madewell jeans with really bad puckering, and I'm not really picking up Madewell anymore anyway, so it really worked out to my benefit. And these were some fake ass Nike pants. I almost picked them up, but looking at that tag, and then I looked more on the inside, and you can just tell that they were fake, like terrible fakes. So I was just like, I'll pass. And then these were some Nike like sweatpants, and this is what they do when they want to upcharge. They put the black one on there. And these are just some good thread jeans, new brand, but I left them behind. This is also, I believe, an Anthropologie brand. I left it behind. And then this Nike skirt, that was a given. I was going to pick it up anyway, so I just slid that in the cart. And these are some Miss Me jeans. I actually went back and forth. I thoroughly checked comps, and I kind of didn't feel that confident, but I ended up getting them anyways. And then these are some Levi Mile High. This would have been my first time picking them up, but I actually decided not to get them just because they had a few stains and the comps were like between $15 to $30, and I ain't feel comfortable spending $9 just to make, you know, $10. And then these were actually some colorful koala joggers. I actually really wanted to get these so bad, but I ended up leaving them behind because I only found one comp for $30 and it just wasn't worth it. These are some Athleta leggings. I stopped picking up Athleta because she doesn't perform, but this one does have the style tag on them and the comps look decent, so I went on and got them. And then these are some Better brand denim jeans. I actually have a pair that's a size small that's been sitting, so I was debating on whether or not to get these, but since this one is a size medium and the comps look good, I got them. I didn't want to pay no $9 for Cello. They would only sell for about 20 bucks, so I left them behind. This is a brand that I actually recently sold called Carrots. It's like britches, I want to say, but since that logo was kind of fucked up, I didn't really want to spend that money and take those home because the last pair I sold was only $28 and I would have to sell those for a little bit cheaper. And these are actually some Lily Pulitzer leggings. I did not know she made leggings, so that was pretty cool. But I went on and picked them up. I did check comps, but I was gonna get them anyways. Good morning, y'all. So happy Friday. All right, so just to kind of catch y'all up, yesterday I woke up and I went to go and pee and my toilet didn't flush. So I hit up my mom and I'm like, hey, you think I can come to your house early? Because we were supposed to go get pedicures like around 10 a.m. as soon as they open. And she was like, yeah. So I'm like, the perks of my mom staying 7 minutes away from me is amazing because I was stressed. I was very stressed. So I ended up going over there or whatever, and then we went and got our toes done, and I ended up staying at her house at like 6 p.m. y'all. Like 6 p.m. talking. We was catching up, we was laughing, we was having a good time. It just was really nice. And I was just like, wow, like it was really refreshing. Like I legit needed that. I feel like I'm not really a conversationalist type of person with people. And my mom, she checks on me, you know, maybe about 1 to 2 times a week just to see if I'm doing good, is the baby doing good, and all of that. But it's like I've realized that after speaking with her that I really need to make sure that I'm checking on her too, because, you know, she is my mom and they do get older, you know. Here we are on Friday, about to get back into work, because I actually didn't even work yesterday. And like maybe for 5 minutes I felt so guilty. And then right after that, I realized, like, girl, it is 100% okay to take a break. You don't have to be productive every single goddamn day. Like, my God. So I let myself, you know, feel that. And it felt really nice, like, to just lounge around. And then my boyfriend came home with dinner, and we ate dinner and watched some TV together, and we just spent time together. So it's really nice to just not have to always be productive, although I equate being productive to like more sales and like more money and all of that. But I've been so blessed this week that I've been making nothing but consistent sales. Why is he all in my fucking car? Anyways, I've been so blessed to make like consistent sales every single day. I'm making minimum 4 to 5 sales a day, and I'm grateful as fuck for it, because it's been night and day. Like, this month has been night and day compared to the last couple of months. But I know it's because I've been putting in so much work with my business. Like, if it wasn't for me consistently like listing, consistently sourcing, taking offers, like not being, you know, greedy with $4 or $5 difference on an offer, like that really does affect everything. So I feel like I have really like honed in on, you know, how to get this shit done, and it's really just not being greedy. And I think it plays well with every algorithm that I am on, which is Mercari, eBay, and Poshmark. And I'm very grateful. So I just got to keep shopping at the bins, because shopping at the bins, I don't really like feel guilty or bad for accepting lower offers, because I'm paying like $1 for this shit, you know. Let me go and drop these off, child. Damn, I'm gonna have to get gas. Kind of annoyed because I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I was being lazy, and I was like, no, I'll go this weekend. Like an idiot, knowing good and goddamn well I had to go sourcing.